Today we're going to be looking at lesson 9.1. It's going to be on reviewing basic geometric concepts with angles and using a protractor. Some jokes. Love is in the air, wrong. Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide are in the air. When you're trying to get healthy, but your demons keep haunting you. To start, we're going to review some vocabulary that you learned whenever you were in other grades. The first thing we're going to talk about is a line. A line is a straight path that goes on forever and ever in both directions. So a line looks like this. A line segment is part of a line with two endpoints. So that would be a line segment. A ray is a line that has a start point but no end point. So you can kind of think of like a light for a ray. An angle is where two rays meet up. So this would be an angle. A right angle, one's 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is greater than 90. And acute angle is less than 90. Alright. So we're going to draw some angles using a protractor. So here is a protractor. It's a semicircle. If you remember, a circle is 360 degrees. So a semicircle is 180. And if you flip it all the way around, you can make a whole circle with it. So we're going to make portions of semicircles whenever you're creating angles. So the first angle we're going to create is a 45-degree angle. Okay, so number one, we're making a 45-degree angle. First thing I did was I drew a line segment. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line up this here, and I'm going to put a dot where the 45 is. Now notice how there's two numbers here. Okay. So you're thinking, well, why don't I choose this one over here? Well, if you remember, an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees here. You have to choose this angle to the right here, 45 degrees. So now, I need to mark where this point is, which is right here. Now I'm going to connect my two dots. There we go, I have a 45-degree angle. Alright, let's look at another one. The next one we're going to make is a 60-degree angle. We'll do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start by drawing a line. I'll try to make it as straight as possible. Okay, I'm going to make a dot here because that's the center. Alright, so straight as possible. What did I say? 60 degrees. So remember, there's two numbers. Alright, so it's not 120, and every line on this side is going to be greater than 90. This is 90, so I know it has to be less than 90, so I have to choose the angle over here. So now I connect my two dots. There you go. Notice how it's a little bit steeper than my 45-degree angle. Now I do want to make one that's obtuse. Good morning. I do want to make one that's obtuse. So again, I'll start by drawing a line. Let's do it like down here maybe. So there's straight line. Where on the screen? Down there. This one is going to be 120. And then I'm going to put a dot. Let's just say I'll put a dot right here. Okay, so 120. So I don't want to start off by putting my dot here because remember it's greater than 90. So all angles this to the right here are going to be less than 90. So I have to go greater than 90. How much did I say again? So 120. So now I'll line up my protractor with my two dots. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there is my 120-degree angle. Now for questions 4, 5, and 6, we're simply going to just write our answers. So I know it's kind of hard to see here, but the first angle, maybe if I... So, like I said, this is an angle that's greater than 120 or 190 degrees. So I know that it's going to have to be the bigger numbers from the left. Bigger numbers from the left. So I'm going to choose, well, let's see, this one's 60 here. So I'm going to choose the bigger number, and then my angle is going to be 120 degrees. Alright, so I know this is less than 90, so I want to choose a smaller number since it's less than 90. So I can see that this is 40 here, this is 50 here, so between 50 and 40 is 45. So that's 45 degrees. And then number 6, I go 130, 140, 150. And I remember that this is less than 90, so I don't want to choose 150. I want to choose the one underneath that, which is 30 degrees. Do you notice what all these add up to? Yeah. Those add up to 180, which is a really important idea when we start talking about complementary and supplementary angles. So reviewing today's learning goal is I can review basic geometric concepts with angles using a protractor.
Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d.